Hi, my name is Jesse Frankland, and this is my universal design project. Um, First, before I talk to you about my design, one skill athletic trainers provide is something we call taping. And now, what taping does is we use actual tape around, let's say, an ankle to help support an ankle when doing activity from being rolled or sprained. And so what I did is I designed a chair that can actually tape a person without the presence of an athletic trainer properly, so any person can go out without needing an athletic trainer to tape them to be safer doing activity. Alright, now I'm going to talk about the design a little bit. Now what this chair before expanding is in a box. Folds into a box automatically and will expand into the chair. And the reason why that is so it's portable and movable in its box form. Once it automatically folds out into the chair expands and has three arms or three arms coming out of the chair to actually tape the person. Now, once the box expands out, it's in its chair. It will get in the best possible position for the person to get into the chair. Now, whether that's just a person standing up, walking over and sitting down in it, versus a person in a wheelchair trying to get in it, the person with the wheelchair will be able to get into this chair easier because it has different sections. As you can see, that will expand or shrink to shape for the person to get in there easier, and then it will go into the position to best fit for actual taping. And so once the person's in the chair, speakers will say different commands that can be say the different tapes that can be done by the chair, and also this screen over here will come out and it will have color-coded different commands that can be pressed down here to initiate the taping and the desired tape. And it just does the four main tape jobs that athletic trainers do nowadays. It does a wrist tape, a thumb tape, and an ankle tape, and an Achilles tape. Now what a wrist tape does is it tapes a wrist to support the wrist and keep it from being sprained. For the ankle tape, it does the same thing for the ankle, keeping the ankle from being sprained. The thumb from overextending, and the Achilles tape to help support the Achilles and work less during a running form or a gait pattern. Now, once you're in the chair, again, the speakers will say different commands that you can do. You can either, by voice, command the chair to do an Achilles tape or an ankle tape. Or you can press the buttons down here, which are color-coded with the screen, to initiate a tape. And there's also a red button here to cancel a request, and then you can initiate your next request. What this purple arm does is it goes out, and let's say you want ankle tape, it's going to come down here towards the ankle and scan the ankle and figure out its geometrics, and then the brown arm is going to come out. It's going to acquire the tape that's needed for the job, and it's going to tape the ankle based on the geometrics, and the angles will be applied with the tape to tape it properly by the machine. And the black arm here is for the screen for the client to understand the different options that they have for this job. And once it's done and the client steps off the chair will go back into its box form. I'll talk to you about how this product is equitable for people with diverse abilities. Now, as I was saying earlier, getting into the chair, if you're in a wheelchair, this will lower itself to the ground. You can get into it easily using your arms to pull yourself into the chair, or you can just go down and sit in the chair. Once you're in the chair, it takes care of everything else once you command it verbally or by touch to start and it will take care of the rest until it's done, and then you're good to go, and you can either exit the chair in the same way that you entered the chair. And so it's useful for people who are going out on a jog for 5 minutes or going to play soccer for 5 hours. The job, let's say for an ankle tape, will tape the ankle in the best possible way for the person who is doing the activity, no matter the ability of the person. And so all the person has to be able to do is to enter and exit the chair properly, and the chair will best fit itself for that use. Now for flexibility and use, this is flexible in that its ability to get a person in and out of the chair and put the person in the proper form for the tape, so the tape is effective. So the person has to do little physical and motor skills, and provide minimal motor skills to actually get the tape on the person. And whether the person is, if the person is blind, they can hear the different tape jobs that can be done, and they can say their command. Or if the person is deaf, they can see the different tape jobs and press the button, and a person who is nor visually or hearing impaired can do either of these. And also the chair tries to accommodate a person for any motor disability. This design is simple and intuitive in that it requires minimal effort by a person to actually control the product. All the user has to be able to do is control the chair by touch or by vocal command to control the what the chair will actually do and provide for the person. Now for perceptible information, what this does is it, whether the person is disabled in any form, it will work around that disability to enable the person to command the chair to do the provided task, no matter if they're blind, deaf, or motor impaired. Tolerance for error. It has a red button on the arm of the chair to indicate if the person did not do the actually press the desired tape. Let's say he meant to press the ankle tape and he pressed the Achilles tape. Well, if he presses the red button or says cancel, the chair will stop the taping, and the user can then initiate a new control that is desired. For low physical effort, the chair will accommodate to the person's ability to get into the chair and out of the chair in the most effective way to enable the participant to easily get in or get out of the chair. After that is achieved, all you have to do is command the chair to do what you desire. It will take care of the rest until it's finished, and then you're good to go, and you're ready to go on your way and do your activity. For size and space for approach and use, the chair can expand or shrink in the arms or in the torso region of the chair, the leg region of the chair, depending on the size of the person. It will accommodate the person no matter what the person's size is, and get in the best possible position for the person to get in and out, and also including that the person's size when doing that, and then it will compact into this small box for easy transportation. Alright y'all, this is my design. I named it the Automatic Taping Pro, and I hope you like it. But again, this is just helping the everyday person to be able to stay safe for doing activity and tape those different joints. And I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.